right, hello wine drinking people. Today is Wednesday, the 3rd of October, and we have got a killer month of events for you this week. A lot of drinking going on in these four walls, and with some of our partners, another event, a special event going on a week from tonight down at the Edge Steak and Bar in the Four Seasons Hotel on Brickell. And these guys, Aaron Brooks, has been putting out some incredible food. The foie gras soup last night was just amazing with the Pinot Noirs at our Pinot Noir tasting. And 2 small courses, but it seems like it's enough for dinner. One criticism I would have is people just don't have an appetite after they're finished with these 2 small courses, Aaron. You got to make them smaller. No, just kidding. All right, well, we've got 2 amazing courses here that should be fantastic with the champagnes. And the last time I said no to champagne, I didn't understand the question. One of my favorite things in the world, you know, champagne, one of the perfect beverages. It goes with breakfast, it goes with lunch, dinner, and after hours. And the oldest champagne house, Dom Ruinart, one of my favorite. This house is all about Chardonnay. Even their rosé cuvées have a high amount of Chardonnay in them. The rosé non-vintage cuvée, 45% Chardonnay. And then we are going to be serving all 4 wines that are available in this market, including the 1996 Rosé, a stunning wine from an incredible vintage. And we've got some fun for you in addition to just drinking. And we're going to make you think a little bit. We have got the folks at Dom Ruinart have put together this little smelling kit and the sensations, the 8 main aromas that are part of the Blanc De Blanc champagne. They have broken down and isolated and turned them to esters and these little oils here, which you're going to put on papers. You're going to write on your notes what you think, whether it's lemon, grapefruit, pineapple, white pepper, ginger. And if you are wine drinking people can pick out the 8 different components, you may go home with a bottle of Dom Ruinart Blanc De Blanc. Or maybe a bottle of 96 Rosé. I don't know. It depends how generous the folks are feeling that night. From Dom Ruinart, Moet Hennessy will be on hand to guide us through this once-in-a-lifetime tasting. Really, I've never done anything quite like this. And like I said, we're going to be serving all 4 of the champagnes that are available from this, the oldest champagne house. I know several houses claim to be the oldest, but this one can say they go all the way back to 1729. And as you know, that people that know champagne, it wasn't quite the same way it was back then. They didn't have the bubbling arts kind of mastered yet. It took hundreds of years for them to come up with this process, the process that makes champagne, the most expensive process to make sparkling wine with the little bubbles that go into this bottle. They undergo a secondary fermentation right in that bottle. So, and in great cuvées like this 96, this wine sat our entourage for 5 or 6 years, an incredibly long time. So they developed these secondary and third aromas that are due to this yeast contact while the wine sits entourage. So a really lovely treat to be able to taste something like this 96. And one of the things people do with great champagnes is they chill them down really cold and then they pour them and drink them really fast. Well, we're going to let these wines open up for the course of the few hours that we have this evening to show you, our wine drinking people, why you should decant champagne. That's right, this is a tasting that should not be missed if you are a champagne lover or if you're just a beginning enthusiast, to be able to taste these incredible champagnes, 2002 and 1996 vintage wines from Dom Ruinart, 2 great vintages, all Grand Cru, $175, $375 for these 2 wines. The price of the tasting is only $65, folks. Check it out. Everything we'll be drinking a week from tonight at the Edge Steak and Bar down on Brickell. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.